Hello there, everyone. My name is Oversoul. This is Oversoul Gaming, and welcome back to Control. Yes. Getting back into this. That way, so those of you who aren't watching Resident Evil have something to watch. Yeah, I know they feel kind of few and far between, don't they? But these are shorter episodes than, or longer episodes than that. So that's why. Anyways, where am I going? I guess I'll consult the map. Alright, so we got two ways we can go. We gotta go to the warehouse path and the base camp. The base camp, I think, is the one to the left, and the warehouse path is the one to the right, down below, but I don't think we can get that way yet. Have I been inside these buildings? This room? Yes, I think we listened to this, right?
It's been 5 days.
Yes, we did. Okay. Ah, wait, we can't get this way yet. No, we can't go that way without some kind of... Ah, we're gonna have to go around anyway. Okay, so never mind. We're gonna be going to the left. We're gonna be going this way first, because we have to. Scabbity doofle. Actually, the way you can go first depends on which power you grabbed. Since we grabbed this one first, we have to go this way first. If we had grabbed the destroy the rocks power, like shoot them to destroy them, then we would have been able to go the other way first. It's an either-or scenario. We're going to have to get the other power before we can take the other path. So, one thing at a time, as they say. Heyo, schlop, excuse me. Breaking all those stalactites and or mites off the ceiling. Don't judge me. Welcome to the warehouse path, everybody. Woo-biddy-doo-ba-doo-doo-boo. Where's the chasm? I wonder if the chasm is around here. No, I don't think so. Oh, no, wait, that's down below. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get there. There's a side mission called, I forget what it's called, but basically you carry a TV object of power that has a song by Ati playing on it, and there's a bunch of dark creatures in there, and you use the TV to hypnotize them, and also to see where you're going. Why would I want to melee right now? Oh, right. Also, to be able to see where you're going, you use that TV. But, yeah. That's if we find it. I can't remember exactly where it is, where the chasm is. Welcome to the warehouse. The warehouse is that big, tall building right there. And you see those flying bastards. Anyways, yeah, so that's the warehouse, and we gotta get all the way to the tippity top of it, which is gonna require a lot of climbing from the outside and solving puzzles to get the elevator moving and taking the elevator up to a floor and then getting off that floor to solve another puzzle and yada yada yada. It's a long process. This whole elevator might take us this episode. So, Shibaba. Yeah, no, we can't just fly all the way to the top. There are a lot of buildings in this area, though, that I want to go inside and look at first. For, you know, collectibles. Collectibles? Collectibles? Are you in here? Yes? No? Yes? No? No? No, I don't think so. Wait. A document.
Is this a Bureau ID badge?
Oh, no,
Looks
it's a Bureau...
so old.
It's a Bureau ID
Hope we'll
badge.
definitely want to see this.
Ah, it is a collectible. It's for a side mission that we're not doing right now. Because we haven't even started it. Pope isn't down here yet, but she will be later. This leads back to the crossroads, by the way. That's where that leads. We're not going to go that way. It's a quick way back when we're ready to get there, but not yet. Anyways, don't you love it? Okay. That's a document. History of the oldest house, you say. Let's read. Oh, wow, I have a bunch of unread shit. I should probably read some of this, huh? Let's start with the foundation pillar. On the nature of the pillar. The pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house or an intrusion within the heart. Or perhaps it's the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. History of the oldest house. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was a tree its first form? I sent a team to the Schwartzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line, and there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believed some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of silence. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yaximixche. Some cultures offer blood sacrifices to trees, while others claim trees endowed chosen individuals within human powers. Do New York City's many murders act as sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? Which was written by Dr. Theodore Ash, head of research at the time. These are all written by Dr. Theodore Ash at this point, by the way. On ley lines and their energies. For all my research into the oldest house's ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here, at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere. Occam's razor and all that, but that seems wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet attracting them? Polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focused energies, a sprout nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing in the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in D.C. to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's just hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his dearly departed Fuhrer once believed him to be. And finally, Astral Copy, but this was written by Emily, by order of Jesse. Let's see what she had to say. With the astral plane now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. The copies' bodies are composed of a dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. For full, whether the astral copies possesses individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence, such as the board, remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. Director Faden's encounters with these entities when binding objects of power in the astral plane indicate they serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely that they were armed by our personnel. It is important to note that they appear immune to his corruption. That's fair. Yeah, in fact, the astral entities like to fight the hiss. There's a new hotline thing. What? Oh, rituals from the board. Locks, keys to keep us here. Trapped, hooked, hidden, fed. They are old, young, extra life. With the director's help, situation information is subject to change. Well, that's good to know, I think. I'm always glad to help. Sort of. Just call me Director Fatal. Oh. Hello? That's... Why? Why is this a thing I can do? For what purpose? It doesn't even work. Wait. Is that on the other side? Never mind. Oh, another document. Pyramidic geometry. Oh, is this by Ash? It's by Ash. I've been going through my library, researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. That's all, folks. All right, let's get. All right. In oh god, now they immediately put in some pseudoscience bullshit word that how the is that even a real thing? In esotericium, esotericium, whatever, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine. Adam and Eve. That is just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now, and we're well past that silliness. 1964, and we're past it, he says. 64! Oh, I'm pretty sure that was intentional, but fuck you. Oh my god. Oh, you see, it's funny because in the 60s, people were still misogynistic. Anyways. Oh my god. Okay, anyways. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly so does the board. That man said, we used to treat women badly, but it's 1964 now. We're better than that.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh shit. Holy crap, I hadn't had a good laugh like that since yesterday when I went on a not date to see Cruella with a friend. Anyways. There's a door down there, but I don't think I can get in there from here, so I'm gonna go this way. Woo! And another audio log for your enjoying pleasure, for your listening pleasure. Open your ears and your minds and enjoy.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. ley lines, dragon roads, Hyligalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Ah, yes. Everyone feels watched by objects that feel alive. Have you ever... I'm curious, and I will not judge anybody because I believe in a lot of weird shit, which is things that I don't talk about a lot, like, publicly, but I'm extremely open-minded to the possibility and or concept of a lot of interesting things, right? So, I have to wonder, has anyone out there, please tell me in the comments, have any of you ever experienced, like, ever felt like an inanimate object might be sentient? Like it might be, you know, alive in some kind of way, somehow? Oh shit, I don't think I can... Nah, I can't get it from there, but...
It's working. It won't go any higher. I wonder if I can charge it up somehow.
Yeah, you can. It's through this thing, but I can't remember how we do it now. Oh, shit biscuits. I remember struggling with this originally. It feels like I don't know why I can't levitate. There we go. I was gonna say, I should be able to levitate that bitch through the fence. Now we can move up one floor. But only one floor. I told you, this is a process. Alright. This one, there's not even a thing here at all. Oh, there it is. Well, that was easy. Oh, wait, it's not charged! My bad. They're all empty. Oh, here we go. Oh, gotta wait for my thing to charge again now. Get the fuck out of my way. Alright, there we go. I think there's gonna be a fight. Oh, look, a document. Power cores. We'll read that later. It can't be that intriguing. It's about power cores. They're square things that make shit go zip-zap. This area is dark. Third floor, menswear and automobiles.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning a pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
That's a horrifying thought, but yeah, actually. I think they're called the Board. So Northmore met the Board, is what they're saying. And he started worshiping them. Yep, we're gonna have to go up and out. We can't get any further up from here. The elevator won't move any further. We have to get up to the next floor and summon it from there. So, here we go. Ugh. That was fun. Fun little jump. Through the caves. Dark and spooky, but this game isn't really horror from a gameplay perspective. But from a narrative perspective, oh fuck yeah. This is some straight up SCP. It's more like X-Files though. It's like this is like, you know, whenever you watch a horror movie and the stuff that happens in those horror movies like Insidious, The Haunting in Connecticut, stuff like that. It's almost like, you know, there's like a special group of cleaners that comes in and cleans up the mess after the fact, right? Oh, Whoopanga! Our old friends, the whoop, you missed me. Let's see if I can get him to get on the spikes. Come on, spiky boy. Shagga! Got him! Haha, I killed him with him. Alright. Hey-oh! You get the fluff away from me. Ow! You know, I really should have gone the shatter route first instead of the... Fuck off! I can't deal with it right now. Bam! That's right. Now who's sniping at me? Oh, I see you. Ow! That's not nice. Ow, shit! Dude! Piss off, asshole. You survived. I'll fix that. Yeah, that's right. Get on the spikes! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gotta get my shield out. Alright. Time to stop screwing around and actually take this seriously. Can't really fight Flying McGee when I'm dealing with the god. Oh, these yeah, jumpy, frumpy little bastards coming at me with their pickaxes. Piss off! Come here. Get on the spikes. That's right. Die. Alright. Now that they're taken care of, you and me, bitch. I don't care that you're in a floating wheelchair. I'll still kick your ass. It's not a wheelchair. That's right, fall. Oh shit, I'm falling too. Okay. There we go. Ah. That was the most exercise I'm gonna get all week. Hell!
That damn gun. Faith. Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
That's a good point, but also let's listen to what the full message is, okay, before we jump to conclusions on the reply, shall we, Jesse?
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. Then he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
And look what happened. You died, she dealt with the problem upstairs, but now she's down here cleaning up your mess. So, you know, next time, well, there won't be a next time, considering you're talking on the hotline, but, you know, next time, fucking give us a heads up! Alright, anyways, I am the goddamn... No one respects our authority. Give me this. Meteor Hill supplement. Alright, let's read about it. This document has been edited to meet current administrative standards, yada yada. Certain terminology may be out of date. The retrieved material was subject to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were redacted and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately: deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations: confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility and redacted to receive help away from society. Ugh. That happened in Wisconsin. AWE-3. It was the third Altered World event that the Bureau investigated. This Foundation area, a lot of the stuff we're going to find down here is like old-timey shit for sure. This is the history of the Bureau, man. This is deep down there. By the way, Jesse didn't become director through normal protocol. We just found out from Marshall. She basically accidentally herself into this, but it worked. Oh, right. There's more. I remember now. Hey, yeah! That's what I have this power for. Hey, yeah! Alright. And up one more level. There we are. There's a red door over there. Obviously, we're gonna have to fight. Oh, that scared me for a second, but that's just the sound of the platforms I made breaking. They don't last forever. They have a time limit on them. Ooh. And the ones that you can shoot and destroy, when we get the other power, they, there's another fight. Aha! I put up a wall. Yeah, stabby, stabby, bitch. I can throw you at your friends. Yeah! The fun will never end. Everyone has a good time when they're being thrown at their friends. Oh shit! We're fighting Astro Mimics and Hiss now. This guy right here is an Astro Mimic. He's on our side now, but it's a three-way fight regardless. right? Because they hate each other. Ow. I'll take you. I wonder if the ones that I possess will also fight each other. Well, I'll take all that material, thank you. Jukebox tokens that I'm never gonna use. Ow! Ugh! Big mean snipey boy! Haha. 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 I like explosions. Oh no! Snipey boy has got me. But hark! I have a surprise for you. Oof! Alright, moving on. Yeah, I use the service weapon primarily a lot in this game, kind of like the plasma cutter in Dead Space, you know? I just feel like for continuity reasons, the story is kind of better if you just go through the whole thing with the same weapon, for the most part. Except the Surge is a fucking great weapon, and we get it in the Alan Wake DLC, so of course I use that. Oh, this room is red. Oh. Right, can't shoot it through the fence, though. That one I can. Yeah. Yeah, I know, I can't get through there. Piss off. I don't know if this is gonna bring the thing up or not. But I can't shoot that with this still closed, so... Alright, thank you! Now, if you don't mind... I need to shoot the red shit. Which... I can't figure out what I'm doing with this one. Do I shoot it from here? You know what? Fuck this. There. I was not... The bullshit, man. I wasn't about to screw with it. What am I missing? There's still one missing? Oh, it's out here. Alright, there we go. Gotta love the proximity from the explosive weapon. Definitely helps. Alright, elevator machine room is where I am now, so upper warehouse, I believe, is where I want to go. That's the top floor, if I recall correctly. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Interesting. And I'll take this. Yes, thank you. We made it to the warehouse. Before it was just an elevator. Hello, I'm here at the warehouse, ready to...
Etching, like the one I used to get in here.
Yup. This is where we do the rituals, yeah? Schlibbity deefin and all that. Come on. Oh, right. Assholes. Haha. Spiky boy, killing you is so much joy. Ouch. Join me, Luke, and together we shall rule the universe. Gotta take down Fancy Boy. Hiya! Freaking DLC enemies, man. They're bullet sponges. Did I kill it? I killed all the things it was healing before I killed it. Now, let's do this the right way. Oh, it's the former. Remember when we
Is
fought
the
that
lock
thing?
slash key the board told me about?
It is. And in this case, we gotta do the Hayaka dingle. Let's see, there should be 3 sides to this one that need it. Aha, yep. There we go. 3 more keys. So we gotta do this
Just
shit
doing my job.
4 times total. So there's 2, and then the other 2 we have to do after we get the other power, because,
First
like,
one down. Director
some of them-
Faden's got this covered.
some of them we need all the, some of them we need both powers to take care of. Whee! Down the hole. Welcome back. This is the warehouse. Yeah. Just want to get up here. Now which way do we go, do we wonder? Well, chances are we'll want to take a quick way back to the crossroads. The crossroads is where we want to end up at. Oh, right. I remember where that path is. We gotta go all the way down again. Whoa! Okay. Ah! Up here. This the way? Yeah, this the way. Opening up another shortcut. Quick way back to the crossroads. In fact, actually, I think we'll be able to do a little jump. Is this not how I get back? This looks like a dead end to me. Ah, shit, I done goofed. This will not get us back to the crossroads. We can't get in there this way. Because it's all blocked in. That was just extra shit. Oh well. Well, now we gotta figure out a way to get to the other place. Ah, fast travel, of course, of course. I don't know why I, didn't immediately think of that, actually. Down! 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 Nope, you guys can get bent. I'm not doing this right now. Okay, let's see. Back to the crossroads, then. Let's see, but how exactly do I get to that other area without having the other power? That's a good question. Emily, are you here yet? There you are. Have we talked to you yet since you've been here? I can't remember. I can't tell.
Hey,
Emily,
Yeah.
how did she get down here?
Okay, that's a no then. So, hi, Emily. What's up?
what are you doing down here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She takes everything in stride.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is...
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
That's
You
what I'm gonna
sound
stop.
way too
The
excited
board
about
told me
that.
to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point. Do you think Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it. That reminds me. Have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
Of course, but I'm sure that there's more to say, like Pope's collection here.
Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original
I've been
Bureau
back. I
expedition
didn't
map
leave.
has so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Look, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
Honestly, I can't even remember if I found that many ID cards in my original playthrough, or if I did that. I don't know if that's related to the really cool like 90s musical runaway train thing that you can do, that you guys will see. If you enjoyed the ashtray maze of the main game, then you'll like the thing I'm talking about, but we'll see it later. But also, Emily's not done talking.
The Rangers have tapped into an old radio network they found around the Foundation. So if you need backup, just call them at one of the stations.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that. So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. And before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it. So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
And
I should
that's
get back
it.
out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
Let me just double check, make sure you don't have anything else to say.
Crystals, cave paintings, rust-filled sand.
Of course you do.
This place is a research gold mine.
Okay.
I
That
should
was
get
it.
back out there.
Agreed.
yep.
The astral bleed.
Yep. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Happy-go-lucky time. Ooh. All right. Let's get some. Let's get some more health for sure because Jesus, you know what I'm saying. And oh, I don't know. More ground slam damage, more levitation duration. It's a levitation duration, a Dalmatian plantation, a total sensation. Anyways, blah 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 ba beep bop boop boink boink dink dock York schnork Borgen Horgel. Launch damage. Yeah, let's increase launch damage and launch large enemies when their health is low. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here for this episode because I don't exactly remember how to get to the other area yet, so I want to be able to remember that before the next one so that we don't have to struggle too much, and it's, been about 50 minutes anyways. Yeah, I think we covered a decent amount of, we got one out of the 4 locks done, right? We're putting the nail back together, and then there was a lot of story stuff in this one with the documents and Emily and all that other stuff. But we still made progress, like covering ground-wise, right? So some episodes are going to be more story heavy, some are going to be more gameplay heavy, and some are going to be more both. That's just the nature of these replays. Yes. But anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Let me know what you thought of this episode and this DLC so far in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave it a like. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye.